name is Jacob Reed, and I'm here to talk to you about my 4-week project in Adobe Animate. Let's get this over right at the beginning. If you are looking for a tutorial in Adobe Animate, this is not where you should be. This is a quick reflection over my project and especially what I did wrong in my project. So, to get it right off, I didn't exactly accomplish what I wanted. I wanted a llamas with hats style animation with moving mouse and zoom in on characters, so the scenes would change and the animations would also change. So just to get it off right quick, I'm going to play my project and just be quiet here for a minute. So it's not complete, just to start it off. So here we go.
Well, hello, Bert. Been a while, Jim. So, let's get started. Bert, why is there a dead human in our... Sorry, wrong plot.
Wait, this has to be original?
I think so.
Well, I've done some pretty terrible things. We can base it on that.
Oh, what do you mean, Bert? I've known you for years.
Well, would you believe I taunted a baby with a lollipop?
Oh, that's just straight up rude.
And that is the end of the recording that I wanted to animate to. So, to begin with, 2 reasons why I didn't finish it. One, I don't think I was very committed to try and learn the project as well as I could have to begin with. And 2, I'm really bad at time management, so it really came down to the wire on this one. And I need to work on that because that's really the one limiting factor that I always have in my projects is my time management. So in this project I learned how to create a library of mouths and well, not even here. That's good. Not even here. That's fine. But basically, I learned how to create a library of mouths and also here maybe. Oh gosh, what have I done? Library of mouths and animate those to audio. So let's start with my scene. It's all drawn with pencil tool and the fill bucket. Originally I tried paintbrush, but then I think I didn't quite understand the border color versus fill color, and then I kind of gave up on that and I just moved to pencil, which probably isn't ideal because pencil draws straight lines. It autocorrects most of the time, so that was my fault. But the background is obviously just drawn around out of the border, then fill with red, the bottom green for the floor, got some nice shag carpet, I'm sure, blue floorboard and blue door, and then that's supposed to be like a newspaper on the wall. It related to my first iteration of the script, but it was a bit dark and my parents didn't like that, so I didn't use that script. The dogs themselves are kind of drawn badly. I kind of wanted that feel. I didn't want it to look super good, necessarily. But, so through drawing that, I learned how to master the pencil tool and fill tool, and also the paintbrush tool along with it. Then I drew the mouths, and it won't come up now. I can't remember how exactly to do it. But down here, you could click on this and then it'd have a library of my different mouths. So if I quickly, let's put this back and zoom in quite a bit. Okay, so if I slowly go through, then it has all the mouth shapes that I drew for the dog and it loops through them. But it has all those different mouth shapes for the dog. And each of them corresponds to a letter that was supposed to represent that mouth, the sound of that letter. So I drew all those, and then I started trying to basically copy and paste these mouth frames to where they were needed. But that wouldn't work. I would paste them and then they would disappear. So it would just be an empty frame. In the library wouldn't appear down here, which, let's, one more time, maybe? Nope. Great. Search libraries, all libraries. Nope, none. That's fine. So through this 4-week project, I learned a little, more about how to manage my time, and obviously I can't cram things like I think I can. I learned how to use the pencil, paintbrush, and fill tools, and I also used the pen tool a couple of times. So, other than that, I think that if I put a lot more time in it, I could draw a lot better than I have here, honestly. So I think maybe a next project is learning how to draw a bit better in computer programs and then implementing that into a project. Perhaps if I have time for another 4-week project. So, wow, I made it through the entire thing without saying how much I hate Animate or Screaming. That's amazing. Yeah, honestly, I did not like Animate very much, personally. All Adobe products, and programs, I just don't really like because they're not necessarily difficult to use, but they require a lot of user interface. It's not easy, which I guess is kind of the point. But, so, if you want to, ooh, no, I knew I could do that, it's fun to do. So if you have any questions about that, just leave them in the comments, or Miss Stink, I will talk. So, from my dogs, whose name are, oh gosh, it was, ooh, I forgot my dog's names. Shoot, Paul and, well, let's just, it's right at the beginning here.
Well, hello, Bert.
Bert. Ah, shoot. See, if you don't start from the beginning, gosh. Okay, if you don't start from the beginning.
Well, hello, Bert.
Been a while, Jim.
Bert and Jim. So, goodbye from Bert and Jim, and check back for other people's fabulous projects, which are better than this, and their reflections. Maybe you can actually learn something from those. So, thank you, and we'll see you.